Ghose, Chiralsati Higher Secondary School. And today in this session, I will try to explain about Google Form, how we can use Google Forms in different ways, like how we can use Google Form to gather information from the students, how we can conduct online quizzes for the students to check their academic improvements, then how we can use Google Form to in survey related works. So one by one, I will show how to use Google Form. So for to create one Google Form, we must have active internet connection and any web browser like Google Chrome or Mozilla Firefox. We can use any one of them. So for demonstration purpose, I will use Google Chrome in this session. So now I'm sharing my screen. Lalit sir?
Not yet. Yeah. Can you share now?
No, sir. No, sir.
Is my screen visible to everyone?
No, sir.
Share again.
I think you can share, Manab. I have allowed you to share.
Is it visible now?
No.
Not, yeah, it
Yeah, no,
started. now.
Yes.
It's sharing my screen. So, so this is the Google form. So now in the URL box,
Manab,
in this URL box, yes, yes, sir.
Manab, his screen haven't started. Wait.
Okay,
Yeah, now visible there.
okay. So now in Google form, in Google Chrome, in this URL box, we have to search for Google. We will first go to Google search engine. It will be the easiest way to start Google form. So
Manab, screen is not visible now.
is it visible now?
Manab,
Yeah.
share your entire screen so that if you do Alt Tab also, we can see that.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. I have shared my screen, complete screen.
Yeah, now we can see.
Yes. So now I will search for Google form. Google form and hit enter. So now I will click on the first link, that is Google Forms free online surveys for personal use. I will click here. Then we have two options. I simply click on the first option, go to Google Forms. Here in this button. Now it will ask me to sign in with my Google account. So I will select my Google account. Okay. I have to verify this. Now we will get this interface. This is the interface. Sorry. So now I will get some page like this. Here we have different options like blank. If we want to create one Google form of our own, if we want to customize our Google form of our own, then we have to click on this blank, this plus icon. Or if we want to use some inbuilt Google Form templates, then we can choose any one of them. For example, contact information. If we want to create one Google Form to gather contact information from the student, then we have to click on this contact information, or we can choose any one of them. So now I will create one Google from my.
Manab, we cannot see your screen.
Hello, Lalit sir.
Yeah, now we can see.
Okay, so this is the interface where we have so many options. One by one, I will explain the different options available in this interface. So first, let me tell you the different options available. First thing is, we can see the plus icon here on the right side. This plus icon is, we use this plus icon for adding questions. When we hover our mouse over this plus icon, we can see add questions option here. So this plus icon is for adding question. Then we have this option. This option is for importing questions. If we have previous Google Forms, and if we want to copy some questions from that previous form, then we can click on this option. Then we have this option, third option, that is we can see this icon for adding title and description. Then we have this fourth icon, and this is for adding images to our Google Form. And we have this fifth icon. This icon is for adding videos to our Google Form, and the last icon is for adding sections. So one by one, we will use these options in our Google Form. So first thing we will do, that is, we have to name to the form, or we have to give the title of this form. So now I will add the title of this form. So before that, I forgot to tell these 4 options here. So let me tell you the first. Here you can see this gear icon. Here, this gear icon is for settings. We know that this gear icon is for settings. Then we have this eye icon. This icon is for preview. After completing the Google Form, we can check our Google Form how it will look. We can click this preview. Then we have this customize theme. We can this icon is for customizing our Google Form to make it more attractive. And here we have some fourth option, that is add-ons. This is it has some extra features, like we can give certificates to our students. We can set timer to our Google Form. So these we can download later on. So first, now I will create one Google Form to gather information from our students. So now I will add title of our Google Form. So to add the title of this form, you can see here Untitled Form. Here you have to click. Now I will add the title. For example, I will collect some information from the students, their personal information. Then now I'm giving the title like student information. Student information. This is the title of our Google Form. And in the next section, you can see.
Unable to see, sir. No, it's not visible anymore.
Yeah, he is facing network issue. Yeah, he drop out.
name the smallest insect you have seen.
Yeah, Manab. Manab, you are mute.
Is it visible now?
Yeah, but audio is not clear.
Network issue. Now is it visible?
It's coming in. Yes, visible now.
Okay. So this is how we can add the title of our Google form. So the next section here, this part is optional. We'll add more details of our Google form. So I will give class 9 for class 9 students. For class 9. So this is how we can add the title of our to our Google form. In the left top corner, it is still showing untitled form. So simply we have to click here, untitled form. It will automatically update it, like student information. Whatever title we will provide here, it will automatically go here. So now we will
Unable to see again, sir.
Yeah, his network is facing network issue.
hello.
Yes, Manab.
Okay. So now we will add some questions to our Google Form. So to add questions, I have to click on this plus icon. I'm clicking this plus icon. Okay. So now here we can see untitled question here. So first question will be is enter your name. Then we have to select the answer format. What will be the answer format? Since the student will enter the name here, so I will select the answer format from the options here. So I will click this drop down button. We have different options, and we have to select the correct answer format. So I will choose short answer. Then I will click on this required button. This required button is optional. If we want the student to answer the question so that no student can skip this question, we have to enable this button. So I will enable this required button so that every student must enter their name without question. So this is our first question. Now I will add some more question. So again, I will click on this plus icon. So this is the block for our second question. So now I will add the second question like father's name. Father's name. It will be the answer format will be short answer, and again I will enable the required button. So in this way, one by one, we can add more questions. So I will add 2 more questions. Again, I will click on this plus icon and I will say like the question will be address. Address. Again, the answer format will be short answer. Okay, so the 3 questions are already added, and now I will add one more question with different answer format. So again, I will click on this plus icon, and for example, I will take one question like languages known. No. So for this question, the answer we can choose the answer format checkbox. The answer format will be checkboxes because give so many options to the students. So the first option will be SMS. Again, to add second option, we have to click on this add option here, English. Then Hindi, and one more option. I will add 4 options. So the fourth option will be Bengali. We can add, we can give more options, but for this demonstration, I am giving only 4 options. So again, I will enable this required button. So this is how we can add more questions. One by one, we can add more questions. So this is the this is one simple Google form where we are gathering the student basic information. So once we complete this, we can customize this Google form. So to customize our Google form, I have already told this button will be, we will use this button, this customize theme. So I will click here on customize theme. Then here we have option to add header image. Then we can change the theme color. We can change the background color, and we can change the font style. So first I will add one heading image. So I will click here, choose image. Then we can take any image from here. We can choose any image from this list, or if you want to, if you have any image stored in your machine, then you have to click here on upload. Upload. Then we have to click on browse. Then we have to choose the file, choose the image from our machine. So I have stored the image in my desktop in this folder. So I will simply select this image and click on open. It will take 2-3 seconds to upload. So now click on done. So once we click on done, it will, the heading image will be uploaded to our Google form. So here we can see the heading image added to our Google form, that is Laksh Ghar Se Padhao initiative. So now I will change the font style. To change the font style, I will click this drop down option, and we have 4 options: basic, then decorative, or formal, playful. So I will select playful, and we can see the font has changed in our Google form. So this is how we can customize our Google form. Then after customizing your Google form, we can preview our form to check is there any errors are there or not. To check our Google form, we have to click on this I button, that is preview. So I will simply click here. It will Now we can see our Google form. It will look like this to the student side. So this is how the student will get this Google form, student information, and then they will have to answer some basic questions. And name, father's name, address, and then languages, no. So this is the simple Google form we can create to gather students' basic information. So now I think all of you understood how to create one basic Google form to gather student information. Now I will move to one different Google form, that is Google form to conduct quiz, online quizzes. So to create one online quiz using Google form, the method will be same, everything will be same, but we have to add few more things in our Google form. So I'm closing this. So I will now create one Google quiz for our student. Again, I will go on Google search engine. Starting from here, I will search Google form. Then I will select the first link. Now I will click here, go to Google Forms. Now we will click on this plus icon. So this is the interface. Again, we have to do the same things. Now, in this form, we are not gathering any information from the students. We will use this Google form to create one online quiz for the students. So I will change the title here, online quiz. Then I will add one description for class 10. Okay, and I will click here on Untitled form. It will automatically update. So I will add some questions. So can anyone suggest me a few questions to add in this Google form, or I will add from my side? Okay, I'm adding from my side. So to add questions, I will click on this plus icon, and the first question will be: a transformer is a dash device. A transformer is a dash device. We will give options for this particular question. So I will choose the answer format. We will have different answer formats. Since I will give 4 options. So I will select the multiple choice. Then we have to click here on option 1 to add the first option. So I will click here. The first option will be static. S-T-A-T-I-C. Static moving. Then we have to add the third option. Fourth option would be none of the. So I have added our first question. Again, I will enable this required button so that no students can skip this question. So now I will add the second question. To add the second question, again we have to click on this plus icon, or we have one more option, that is this copy or duplicate button. If we click on this duplicate button, the first question will be copied in the second question, and we have this delete button to delete entire question. I will copy the first question, then I will edit the second question. Add the second question in our questions. I will click here on this duplicate button icon. So you can see the first question is copied to the second question. So now we can edit the form of n. The full form of n. Again, the answer will be multiple choice. Again, I will give 4 options. For example,
Unable to see again, so.
Yeah, he dropped out.
I think he is having network issue.
Yeah. Yes, Manab.
yes. Is it visible, ma'am?
Yes, it is visible.
Yeah. Yes.
So we have added the first option for this question. We will now add the second option. The second option would be line area network. And both third option will be same, and the fourth option I have not changed 2 options. It will be the same as the first question. And so this is our second question. Then we will add one more question. So I will click here on this, or again we can click here on this duplicate icon. So now I will click on this plus icon, and our third question would be what will be the third question? That is the full form of Manab. We have different answer format. Again, I will choose multiple choice. Then we'll provide some options here. Natural code data. Manage. Yeah. Then both option is none. So this is our third question, and one more question is here. So we don't need this question. We can simply delete this question. So to delete this question, we have to click here. Then we have to click on this delete icon. So I'm deleting this one. So I have added only 3 questions. So in this way, you can add more questions, and you can choose any answer format for the particular question. So in Google Form, I have given the multiple choice answer format. You can give a drop down, then you have the option to add check boxes. So different answer formats are here. You can see. Then if you want the student to upload some pictures or some documents, then the answer format will be file upload. So you can choose any one of them. So after completing the question section. Now we have to convert this Google form into online into Google Quiz. So to convert the Google form into Google Quiz, we have to click here on this gear icon. That means on settings. We have to go to settings. So I will go to settings. Then you have this option. You will get this option. That is in the third tab you will get the option quizzes. We have to select quizzes. Then we have to enable this button, that is make this a quiz. So I will enable this one. Then after enabling this button, you have two options, that is release grade and respondent can see. From here, if you want the student to know their score after submitting, you have to click here. You have to select this one, that is immediately after each submission. That means after submitting the Google quiz, the student will automatically know their scores. Or if you want to check the responses from the student and share the score later on, then you have to select the second option, that is later after manual review. So since I want to share the score immediately after the submission, I will select the first option, and then you have to select these three options, that is missed questions, correct answers, point values. That means the students can see the missed questions and the correct answer, what will be the correct answer for the question, and the point values. So I will we will have to select these three options and have to click on save. So now our form to Google quiz. You can see the Google form. You can check the Google form by clicking here on preview button. So this is how our Google form will look. So this is the question. So now I will add the correct answer for this question, so that the students will know the correct answer after submitting. So to add the correct answer, we have to select the first question. Then we will see this option, that is answer key. This option will come only after we enable this Google form into Google quiz. Only after when we convert this Google form into Google quiz, this option will come. Otherwise, we will not see anything here here. So I will click here on answer key and will choose the correct answer. A transformer is a dash device. So I will select the first option. I don't know the answer actually. So I will select the first option, that is static. So this is the correct answer for this particular question. And then after selecting the correct answer, we will assign some points for this question, assign some marks. So to add the marks, we can see here 0 points. Initially it will be 0 points. So now I will give 1 mark for this question. Then I will click on done. So for the first question, it has done. Now for the second question, I will again choose the correct answer and I will assign some points. So again, I will click on this second question. Then I will click on answer key. I will choose the correct answer. For this question, the full form of LAN, the correct answer is local area network. After choosing the correct answer, I will assign some point. So I will, I'm giving 1 mark for this question. Again, I will click on done. In this way, again, I will choose the correct answer for the third question. So what is the full form of man? The correct answer is metropolitan area network. So I will have to click on answer key, then choose the correct answer, then assign 1 mark for this question and click on done. So this is how we can choose the correct answer for any question. Then we can assign some values for the question. So now our Google quiz is ready for the student. So before sharing our Google form to the students, we must do one thing to check the to store the responses from the students, to check their responses. So we have a responses option next to this question. We have to click here on responses. We can see 0 responses till now because we have not shared this Google quiz to our students with our students. So now we have to click on this create spreadsheet button option. So I will click here. It will give me 2 options. First option is create a new spreadsheet and select existing spreadsheet. So for this quiz, I will create a new spreadsheet to store the responses. So we can rename this online quiz responses or let it be same. Then we have to click on create. So this is the spreadsheet where we can see the responses on timestamp. For now, I'm closing this. Again, now I will show how to share this Google form with our students. So to share this Google form with our students, we have this option send. We have to click on here, send. If we want to send, if you want to share this Google form by email, we have to select the first option. Or since we have students WhatsApp group, so I will show how to share the link for this quiz. So I will select the second option, that is link option. Then we can see the link here. We can shorten this link by clicking here. Now we have to click here on copy. So now the link has been copied, and now we can share this to our in our respective WhatsApp groups. So for this demonstration, I'm sharing the link in our chat box. So everyone, please click once. Please check in the chat box. I have shared the.
Manab, we will
Yes,
fill the form. Then you show us how the results were stored.
Sorry, ma'am.
We will test it. Okay, we will fill our answers. Okay.
Okay.
So that you can show us.
Okay.
Manab, one field is missing. At the first, we have to give name also.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah, please add so that we can.
Add name.
Yes. I have missed one question. So again, I'm adding one more question. So to know the name of the student, so I will add it at the bottom of this form. So I will click here on this plus icon again, then name of the participant. Answer format will be short answer, and I will enable this one. I will not assign any points for this question because this is not a question. This is for the this question is to know the participant name. So now it will automatically add it, and now I will I already got 2 responses. To check the responses, again we have to click here on responses tab. Then we have to click here view responses in sheets, this icon. So I will click here. I got 2 responses. I can't see the name because it was not added that time. So now, please, anyone fill that form so that we can see the name. Lalit sir?
Yeah.
We are
Yeah, I got one response from Balmillas Marak sir. So this is how we can know the respondent name. Then we have Amit Hajong sir, Lalit sir. Okay. So this is how we can check the responses from the students, and as well as we can see the score. So Lalit sir scored 3 out of 3. Then we have Riba sir. He scored again 3 out of 3. So this is how we can check the responses as well as the scores of the students. And then after now we can also share this sheet with it in our WhatsApp. So now I'm closing this sheet. So this is how we can create one Google quiz on any topic to check the academic improvement of our students. And lastly, I will show one more Google form where we will give some resources for the students, where the students will first learn, then they will try to attempt some questions. So to create that, first I will show that Google form. Yes, sir.
Manab,
Yes, sir.
yes, let anyone just do this thing, then we will
Okay,
move to that. Yeah.
Okay,
Anyone
sir.
want
Okay,
to volunteer to make Google quiz or Google form? Rafael, you want to make?
Yeah, I'll try, sir. So I'll just do it offline, then I'll share the link here. I don't need to show, right, sir? I'll just do it, I mean, alone here. While we
It
wait.
is not optional for everybody. It is mandatory. Everybody has to show your Google form now.
No, I mean, like, I don't need to share my screen. I'll just do it and then I'll share the link here.
Okay.
It's fine, right? Okay, I'll
It's
do.
fine. Yeah.
Okay.
Anybody
Manab,
wanted to share and do the Google form?
I'm still trying, ma'am.
Okay. You just share your screen. If you are facing any issues or you are in stuck, we will guide you. Manab is here. He can guide you all.
Okay, okay.
yeah, share your screen. Manav, from Google Drive also we can go to this Google form, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I will show in the next, when I will share my screen, I will show that.
Yes. Kamkaran, can you share your screen?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Just wait, sir. 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Nine five 1 1 6.
Meanwhile, those who are laptop, please try from your end and share your link in the chat.
This is what I just did right now, sir.
Okay. And two question more. This is very helpful to correct data.
Yes, sir. Here, sir, how to make like if to make the name like only for short name like
The first one.
Sorry.
yes, actually I want to make it the name should be in a short, not long name like
Short answer is there, no, on the top.
on the top.
Top
Oh
one.
yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes. Sir. This one.
And then next, make one MCQ. Next question. Yeah.
You have chosen the third option, sir.
This one, sir.
You have chosen this one, so that is why you are not getting the answer format.
Okay, okay, sir. That's right. I mean the first one, sir.
Yeah.
First option is no.
Hello, sir. I'll share it now. It's only one question and one MCQ. I think that is fine. I'm sharing now.
Yes, sir.
I'm
Okay,
sharing now.
after
Okay.
Before sharing, sir, you should add the answer, correct answers and assign the points for this question.
Yes. Okay.
Or
It's
you
done,
can,
sir.
you
Yes,
have
it's done.
to convert this Google Form to Google View.
Oh, for conversion, I didn't, but I just.
No, you need to go to settings.
Settings.
Yeah,
Go
go
to
top.
top of the screen.
I had uploaded the one that I had made in the chat.
Go to top of your screen.
Uh,
Top of the screen.
Go to settings.
That yeah.
The quizzes option is there on the third one, on the top.
This one.
After settings, general presentation quizzes. Yeah.
Quiz. Okay.
And click on the question. Click on answer key. Sorry. Click on answer key.
Answer key.
Send point. Yeah. Click on that.
After. This is for the correspondence.
Close this tab, sir.
Yes, yes, sir. So, Respond. Where to get the response? Sure.
To check the responses, you have to go back to your Google form. Close this tab, sir. Close this tab.
This one response.
Yeah.
Okay. See.
You have only one response.
Yes, sir.
And to check the responses on Google Sheet, you have one option, that is create this.
Where, sir?
And that Excel symbol is there, na? Plus.
Yeah.
And come down. The
This one?
3 dots, can you see? Come down after responses, below responses. Go.
Below
Yes, yeah,
Yes,
that's plus.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Should I?
The first one.
The first
First
one.
one. Then create. Yes.
Okay.
All the responses
I
will come in
forgot
this
to-
sheet.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Only the title I forgot to. Title, sir.
Yes.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Hello, sir.
Thank you.
Hello.
Yes. Want to try? Hello.
Hello, sir.
Yeah. You want to try?
Hello, sir Manab.
Yes. 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 Yes, ma'am.
Hello.
Hello.
We can hear you, Riba.
Hello, sir Manab. Can you please repeat once again after that? To how to after converted into that Google quiz? I didn't get from that.
Okay. So I have to repeat how to convert Google quiz, Google form into Google quiz, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. The screen is visible now.
Not yet.
Yeah, you can see.
So the Google form. So once creating this Google form, we have to convert this Google form to Google quiz. So I will add one more question, because it's only one question where we can assign some marks. So add what is. I'm repeating the question. Again, I'm repeating this question. Then I will choose the answer format. We have some options. I will choose multiple choice, and I will give some options. Like area network. Then third option will be both, and fourth option will be none. So this is our first question. And I will add one more question. So the next question will be sound centric. That is for dash. Okay. So we'll add option auditory, visual, and none. The to convert this is just a simple Google form. Okay, so now to convert this Google form to Google Quiz, the next step what we have to do is we have to click on this gear icon, that is settings. So I will click
Okay.
here on settings. We have three options. First one is general, then we have presentation, and we have quizzes. We have to go to quizzes. Then we have to enable this one. That is make this a, because we want to make this Google form a quiz. So I will enable this one. Then we have two options, release grade and respondent can see. So since we want to share the score immediately after the submission of Google form, so I will choose the first one and I will check this boxes. So after doing so, we will click here on save. So now we have converted our hello.
Yes, Manab.
Okay, so to add the correct answer for these questions, we have to click on the question. Then we will see one option here, answer. We have to click on answer key and choose the correct answer. For this question, what is the full form of LAN? The correct answer is local area network. The correct answer. Then assign the points for this question. So I'm giving two points this time for this question, and then done. So it is done for the first question. Now we have to do the same thing for the second question also. So again, I will click here on the second question. I will choose entry. Then sound entry feature is for auditory impairments. So this is the correct answer, and we will assign again 2 marks for this question. Again, I will click on done. So now our Google form is converted to Google Quiz. So this is how we can convert our Google form into Google Quiz, and I hope you know the process to share this Google. You can share the link of this Google Quiz into the chat box or in our WhatsApp WhatsApp groups.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Hello, Nalisa.
Yeah. So, okay, now any doubt till here? In Google form and Google quiz?
No, sir.
Yeah,
Yes.
Amit, yeah. Is somebody saying? Is it happy for me?
Yes, sir.
Is it clear? Google form and Google quiz, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Then Manav, you can show us like how to add video and picture.
Okay. Closing this. So now we will create one Google form where the student will first learn, then they will attempt some questions. So this is one template I have created for my students. So here you can see, here it has 3 sections. In the first section, the student will have to give their basic information like their name, their contact number. Then in the second section, they will get some resources from where they can learn. So I have added some, I have prepared for some notes for my students. What is e-commerce? Then I have given some points. Then I have given one picture, that is comparison between e-commerce and traditional commerce. Then I have one video. I have added one video, e-commerce video. So this is, and one more section is there, that is section 3. Here we have some questions related to this topic, e-commerce. So now I will show you how to create this Google form. I will now show. I will show how we can create on Google form without searching Google form in Google search engine. So to create one Google form, we have another one method. Simply open your web browser. Then in the URL box, search for drive.google.com. Drive.google.com. Search for this. Then hit enter. It will jump to my Google Drive. So this is my Google Drive. Remember to type drive.google.com, then hit enter. For the first time, it will ask you to sign in to your Google account. That time you have to give your Google ID and password. So once it opens, you will see this option, My Drive. From here, once we click here, we have to select more. Click here on more. Oh, sorry. Yes, click on more. Then we will get Google Forms from here. So first, we have to go to our Google Drive. Then from My Drive, you have to click on more. Then you will get the option to create the Google Form. So I will click here on Google Forms. It will go to the Google Form interface. So this is one more way to go to our Google Form interface. So now, first we will change the. First, we will add the title of this form. So I will adding. Suppose transformers, e-commerce. Transformers. Then you can add the description here about if you want to give some more details about this topic, you can add here. Class, I'm just mentioning the class 10. Then we will use this time this third option, that is we can see double T here, that is title and description. So I will click here, then I will select this option T and T. We don't need this part, so I will delete this. So now we can add the title. So I have already prepared some notes for to create this form. So I'm minimizing. Register notes. So before creating this before creating this type of Google form, you must prepare some notes from various resources. So I have already copied some notes to create this Google form. So first, what is register? I will add this. I'll simply copy this one. Then again, I will go to Google form and I will paste it here. So first title is what is register. Then I will keep some description. Again, I will go to my Word file. I will copy this paragraph. Again, I will go to Google form and I will paste here. So this is how we can add title and description to our Google form. You can add more title and description. So for this demonstration, I'm adding only one title and description. Okay. So now we will add some pictures. To add pictures in our Google form, we have this fourth option, that is add image. We have to click here. Then we have to click on browse. Then choose the location where the images are stored. I will choose the first image and click on open. So this is how we can add images to our Google form. Then we can give the title of this image, register color codes. Color codes. So this is how we can add pictures in our Google form. We can add more images depending on our requirement, and then I will show how to add videos, or I will add one more title and description here. So I will again click here on the third option. Again, I will go to my Word file. I will choose, I will copy the heading, type of registers, copy it, then paste it here, types of registers. Now I will copy the description part, go to my Word file, copy, and paste it here. So this is how we can add title, description, images, and now I will show how to add videos. So to add videos, we have this fifth option, add video. Click here. Then if you know the URL of the video, if you have the URL of the video, you can simply click on URL, then you have to type the URL here. Or if you want to search for a particular video on YouTube, then click on video search. Here I will type Laksh soft skill. Then click on search. Here it will come so many videos, and you have to choose the video which you want to include in your Google form. So this video, Transformer Part 1. I don't know whose video is there. So I will select this video, then click on select. So the video has added in our Google form. And if you want to add the title of this video, you have to type here transistor video.
It's transformer.
Oh, sorry. Transformer video. So this is how we can add videos in our Google form. We can add more videos in this way. So now I will add one more section. I will add one more section for the question part. So to add section, we have the last option, that is add section. Click here. We can see the section 2 of 2, and in this section I will give some questions. I will add some questions. So we can give the heading like quiz class 10. Now it will be similar to the previous Google Forms. If you want to add questions, you simply have to click on plus icon, then we have to add questions. So now I will add the first question again. A transformer is a dash device. Choose the answer format from here, then give the options. Static, moving, both, and none. I will add one more question. Click on this plus icon again. The second question will be, a transformer can now I will give the options. Step up the voltage, step down the voltage, both, then none. So in this way, we can add more questions. So for this demonstration, I'm adding only 2 questions, and now I will add one more section to know the participants' details. Again, I will click here on add section. So this is our third section. Here I will add 2 questions, the participant name and the participant's contact number. So I will details. First question, name of the answer format will be short answer. Enable this one. Then again click on this plus icon. Contact number. Short answer. Required. So now I will show one more thing which I forgot to share. That is validation. If you are gathering, if you are accepting the contact number of the participants, that means we are accepting the 10 digits phone number. So if someone mistakenly type 9 digits or 11 digits, that time how we can give the error message to the participants. So to give the error messages, we have these 3 dots. You can see this next to the required button. We have these 3 dots. Click on these 3 dots. Then you have this option. You have the option to option of response validation. Click on response validation. Then it will give us few options. Since for this question, I am accepting, this form is accepting some number. So I will select the length. I will select the length. Then what will be the condition? We have to select from this option maximum character count and minimum character count. So minimum character count, I will click on minimum character count. And for contact number, we know the minimum character count is 10. So I will mention 10 here. And then I will click here, and it is asking me to give the custom error text. What I will say if someone gives 9 digits or if someone enters 11 digits. That time I will give this message, please check your phone number again. I will give this message. So this is how we can add validation to our validation to any question. So now I will convert this Google form into Google Quiz. So same way, I will click here on settings. Then I will go to quizzes. Then I will enable this one. Make this a quiz. And these options will be same. I will not change anything. Immediately after each submission, and everything will be same. And I will click on save. and I will have to give, now I will have to choose the correct answer and assign some points for the questions. So in section 2, I have added question. So I will go to section 2, first question. I will select the first question. Then I will click on answer key. The correct answer will be static. And I will assign 2 points. Done. Similarly, for the second question, again, I will click on answer key. A transformer can, actually, I don't know the answer. I'm just guessing. A transformer can step up the voltage, step down the voltage. I will select correct answer as both. I don't know the answer. And I will assigning 2 points for this particular question. And then I will click on done. So now my Google form is ready to share. Before sharing, I have to create one spreadsheet to check the responses. So I will click on responses tab. Then I will click on this icon, create spreadsheet. I will change this as name this spreadsheet, and I will create click on create. Now we can share this Google quiz, Google form with our students. So now in the chat box, to share the link in the chat box, we have to click on send. Then we have to choose the link option here. Then we can shorten the link and click on copy. Now I'm sharing in the chat box. Please check chat box and click on the link once to check the Google form, please. Hello, Lalit sir.
Yes. Manab, can you also show like how to remit to only one participant? Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so now we will add some restriction so that one student can submit this Google form only once, not more than one time. So to do that, we have to click on again on settings. Then yeah, in the general tab, we have the option to require sign in, limit to one response. We have to check this box. We have to check this box, and we have to click on save. If we do so, it will ask our students to provide their email ID, or everyone who are attempting to submit this form it will ask the email ID of the participant. So I'm clicking on save. Now I'm going to check the responses. I got 2 responses. Individually, we can also check the responses individually. To check the responses individually, we have to click on responses. Then we have to go to individual tab. We have to click on this individual. So the first response is from Rafael sir. Then the second response is from Lalit sir. So this is how we can check the responses individually, as well as to check the responses on the sheet. We have to click on again on this spreadsheet icon. So we can see the responses from here also. Please, everyone, at least click on the link and submit your responses. Yeah.
Sir, I have a question, sir. It's me, Rafael.
Yes.
So
Yes, Rafael.
see, if there is, because see, like most of my students, they don't have their own phone, and moreover, I didn't have a chance to help them create their own email and all. No?
Yes,
So
yes.
like, if there is a way that we
Mhm.
can collect a limited response without using email ID, without providing, maybe we can use add-on or something, because if for example, no sir, like if I want them to see the score, no, so they can see the
Mhm.
score, and at the same time they can submit a second response and just copy that score. Or maybe
Yes,
if
yes.
there is a network issue and they keep on pressing that one, and it will be flooded, it will be spam to my response, right? Maybe a single student will respond 10 times and all. So I thought if there is a way, it will filter only the names, like the system will identify the name, and then when they try to enter the same name again, then it will ask another name, which means it will filter like that by name wise, not by email. I mean,
Okay.
that's so
So
good. Yes.
actually, sir, I have not tried that one limit that responses without email ID, but I think there may be some add-ons are there. But sir, email Google Form can't filter on the basis of name, because there may be 2-3 students with the same name in a class. So filtration may not be work in Google Form
We can
without
stop
email.
responses, Manab.
Yes.
I mean,
Yes.
we can,
Yes.
yeah. Even we can say with one email ID, we can start, I mean, filter it with one entry at the same time. I mean, another entry, it will update the sheet responses, but it will not take another entry.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, ma'am, but that is if we provide email ID, right? But I mean, if there is a way like without email ID, you know. But sir, like you said, the system till now it doesn't filter by name wise. So yes.
Because it won't be filter, because this everything concept is from based on Gmail. Okay, and if you have multiple students with the same name, so it will be a problem.
Also, sir, have you ever used add-ons? What are the most helpful add-ons so that it will make us use this much more efficiently? This Google form. Maybe you can give us some tips on
Yes. Yes.
add-ons.
Yeah. Let me show you a few add-ons which I have used in my previous Google Forms. So these are some of the add-ons I have used in my Google Forms. That if, first add-on is Certify EM. This add-on is to generate a certificate for the participants. Okay. Then we have Choice Eliminator. This add-on will be helpful to eliminate the choices. Suppose you want to give some options first come first serve in this manner. That time this add-on will be helpful. Then we have Form Presenter plus timer. It will add some timer. It will add some time. Within that particular time frame, you have to submit that Google form. And again, we have form limiter. These two add-ons are basically for adding time limit in our Google quiz. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Sir, kindly show that again. I'll just take a screenshot because I note it down. So
It is
Okay.
already recording.
no,
Here.
for me, ma'am.
Yeah.
For my okay, thanks, sir.
He explained you very well. He took 1.5 hour time to explain to you all. No, I want, it is already time, but I want some of you to be tried. this.
Okay, ma'am. I'm stop sharing the screen.
Yes, sure, Manab.
Okay.
So can I see you all? Please turn on your videos.
Yeah, in chat, ma'am, yeah, some of them tried. Mosumi, Nextpon, Bandamati.
Yeah.
Yeah, they tried. And Google form is clear. Is it?
He explained very well.
Yes.
So I want you to try. I mean, trainers. Next one, Riba, Banlam.
It's
Yes,
all in the chat,
ma'am.
man. Already been sent in the chat the link for most also have tried.
We have already submitted the link. We have tried.
Okay. Do you have any doubts? Manab, can you please share your contact number and email ID to them? If they have any doubts, they will come back to you.
Sure.
Yeah, please take his contact number.
I'm shared.
Hello, so Manab.
Yes, yes, sir.
Sir, can you show one installation of any add-on that the timer add-on?
Installation, right, sir?
Yes.
Okay. Let me go to my drive. Okay, so in this Google form, I will show how to install some add-ons, right? So to install add-ons, you have to click on this three dots here. Then you will get the option to install add-ons. Click on this add-ons. Then it will give us the suggestions. So these are the add-ons. These are the add-ons. For example, I want to install this one from Ranger. I don't know what is the use of this add-on. I will have to see. Just click on the select the add-on, then click on install. It is as simple as that. Or if you want to search for any particular add-on, again you have to go to add-ons, then search. You can also search for the particular add-on. So for example, I will search certify EM. So I will click here. I will type certify EM. It is already installed in my drive. So you can see it is installed here. So if you have to click the particular add-on, you have to choose the particular add-on and click on install. Once we click on install and continue, it will take some time. We have to choose our Google account. Then we have to allow. Click on allow. Now, if you want to check the add-on whether it is installed or not, go to your Google Form again. This one. Close this one. Then click here on add-on. This icon will automatically appear after installing the add-on. For the first time, you can't see anything here. You will just see these three options: customize theme, preview, and gear icon. You for the first time you won't get anything here. So once we install one add-on, we will get this add-on option. Let's see, form limiter, right? So this add-on has added in our Google Form. If you are not seeing the add-on here, just you have to reload this page. Just reload this page, it will automatically come in this list. So this is how we can add, we can install the add-ons in our Google Form. Is it clear? Next concept.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Form publisher. This add-on I have just installed now. Okay. Hello.
Yeah, Manab.
Okay, so I think I have concluded my session, ma'am.
Yeah. You can stop sharing the screen, Manab.
Okay, okay, okay.
Anybody wanted to try now? Let us see.
What do you mean by trying, ma'am?
I mean, you share your screen and do a form.
Okay.
Not a simple Google form. I want you to try like session plan kind of thing. Third Google form he made, na? Some description, video and assessment. Everybody got an idea, right? How you can make, you have a confidence, right? You can make it.
Yes, ma'am.
Lalit, shall we do one thing? We'll give them a time, and by tomorrow 12 p.m. we want everybody, all of you prepare a Google form, simple lesson plan kind of thing. It's a simple description and a video and a assessment, like a question and answers. Everybody please prepare a Google form and share with us. You can share in our WhatsApp group. Is it fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So you please make a note of his contact number also. If you are finding any difficulty, you can reach out to him, or else you can reach out to me or Lalit. Okay, we three of them will help you. I think we extended the time. Thank you so much, Manab.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Every time you will not hesitate to take a session. That's
Thank
very
you, sir.
It's my pleasure, ma'am.
so. I want you also to be like a Manab. He is giving training to all over India. Wherever we have trainers, he started giving training on Google Forms to everybody. So next time, if I wanted to give a training to another trainers, I will select from you guys. Okay, please be prepared.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
So Lalit, you shared a feedback form, na? Everybody, Lalit shared a feedback form. Please fill that form.
Done, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am, done already.
Yeah. So tomorrow also we need to make, but because we thought we will finish it by 1 hour and we can extend to week class, but it is already delayed. So shall we meet tomorrow? Tomorrow will be our last session about week class.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
What time, ma'am?
Same timing, 4 to 5, but I'll finish by, I will take 30 to 40 minutes. That's it.
But we have to submit the Google form by 12, ma'am.
Yes, 12 p.m. Before 12 p.m.
Okay.
so that we can validate and we will respond to that Google Forms.
Okay, ma'am. So should it be a lesson plan or we'll just make some, just to show you as a sample if it's
It's
fine?
like a lesson plan.
Okay.
Yeah.
That means
Some
it should include
description?
all the video, the photo, and question and multiple choice question also, ma'am.
Yes. Yes.
I got
Select
a
it.
form we made like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, okay,
Select
ma'am.
a topic and prepare based on that. Okay.
Okay, then. Hope everybody fill up that form.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Okay. Shall we end the session for the day?
Yes.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes.
So can you please forward again that link of that form? I didn't get. My network was unstable at that.
Yeah. At least, yeah, again. See, check in chat.
Sorry.
Okay. Thank you very much,
Hello,
Manu.
ma'am.
Yes, Manab.
Hello, sir.
Yes, Manab.
Just now I shared shared one PPT on Google Form in the chat box. So I think it will be helpful for them to create the Google Form.
You shared, Manab, but I didn't see any.
I can't see it.
Just a second, ma'am.
It
Yeah.
just.
Now please check.
Yeah, we got it. Please download this. Okay, I will share this in our WhatsApp group. Is it fine?
Yes, ma'am.
So we'll end up for the day. Thank you, everyone. We'll meet
Thank
you
you,
on
ma'am.
tomorrow. Thank you so much, Manav, once again.
Thank you,
sir.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Manav, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Ma'am.
Okay, Lalit, I will end the session. I'll share that PPT in our WhatsApp group.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye. Bye, everyone.